Добрый день. Меня зовут Торгаева Р.К. Я старший преподаватель кафедры иностранных языков и переводческого дела. Данная лекция предназначена для студентов образовательной программы «Иностранный язык. Два иностранных языка» на базе высшего образования, а также иностранный язык, два иностранных языка на базе ТИПО для студентов, обучающихся с использованием дистанционных технологий. Тема лекции Past modals. Should have, could have, would have. So these past modals verbs are all used hypothetically to talk about things that didn't really happen in the past. Could have plus past participle means that something was possible in the past or you had the ability to do something in the past, but that you didn't do it. I could have stayed up late, but I decided to go to bed early. They could have won the race, but they didn't try hard enough. Julie could have bought the book, but she borrowed it from the library instead. He could have studied harder, but he was too lazy and that's why he failed the exam. Could have plus past participle means that something wasn't possible in the past, even if you had wanted to do it. I couldn't have arrived any earlier. There was a terrible traffic jam. It was impossible for me to have arrived any earlier. He couldn't have passed the exam even if he had studied harder. It's a really, really difficult exam. We use could have past participle when we want to make a guess about something that happened in the past. In this case, we don't know if what we are saying is true or not true. We are just talking about our opinion of what may happen. Why is John late? He could have got stuck in traffic. He could have forgotten that we were meeting today. He could have overslept. We can also choose to use might have plus past participle to mean the same thing. Should have plus past participle can mean something that would have been a good idea, but that you didn't do it. It's like giving advice about the past when you say it to someone else, or regretting what you didn't or did when you are talking about yourself. Shouldn't have plus past participle means that something wasn't a good idea, but you did it anyway. I shouldn't have studied harder. I didn't study very hard, and so I failed the exam. I'm sorry about this now. I should have gone to bed early. I didn't go to bed early, and now I am tired. I shouldn't have eaten so much cake. I did eat a lot of cake, and now I don't feel good. You should have called me when you arrived. You didn't call me, and I was worried. I wish that you had called me. John should have left early, then he wouldn't have missed the plane. But he didn't leave early, and so he did miss the plane. We can also use should have plus past participle to talk about something that, if everything is normal and okay, we think has already happened. But we are not certain that everything is fine, so we use should have and not the present perfect or past simple. It's often used with by now. His plane should have arrived by now. If everything is fine, the plane has arrived. John should have finished work by now. If everything is normal, John has finished work. We can also use this to talk about something that would have happened if everything was fine, but hasn't happened. Lucy should have arrived by now, but she hasn't. Would have plus past participle. It's a part of the third conditional. If I had enough money, I would have bought a car. But I didn't have enough money, and so I didn't buy a car. Because would and will can also be used to show if you want to do something or not. We can also use would have plus past participle to talk about something you wanted to do but didn't. This is very similar to the third conditional, but we don't need any if clause. I would have gone to the party, but I was really busy. I wanted to go to the party, but I didn't because I was busy. If I hadn't been so busy, I would have gone to the party. I would have called you, but I didn't know your number. I wanted to call you, but I didn't know your number, so I didn't call you. Nobody volunteered to help us with the fair. I would have helped you. I didn't know you needed help. If I had known that you needed help, I would have helped you. Thank you for your attention, and now you can practice these tenses, these past modals, doing some exercises. Thank you. That's all.